Hey Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly astrology and human design video. My name is Melody. Thank you so much for being here. And this video is for Scorpio risings. If you do not know your rising sign, you can contact me. That's what I do here. I love to do it for you. Or you can go to astro.com, put in your birth date, time, and place, and look at the first house, and that is your rising sign. This is for the week of April 14th through the 20th. Now, I do want to preface this by saying there's not too much astrology happening, and what is happening is all occurring in your Taurus 7th house of relationships. So let's go ahead and dive right into the astrology. Like I said, there's not much going on. There's only two transits we're really going to talk about. And the first transit's happening on the 19th. On the 19th, we have the sun moving into your Taurus 7th house of relationships. When we talk about the sun, we're talking about having a spotlight, having this time to be like, hey, we are focusing in on relationships. And just so everyone's aware, it can be love, but relationships are a broad term. So it can mean friendships, family members, co-workers, bosses, whoever you have relationships with. And that is a vast amount of people. So right now we are spotlighting this area of life for you. So really pay attention on who is coming into your life, who is worth your time and worth your effort, who is recognizing and valuing what you bring to the table in this relationship. Don't forget, Mercury is still in the microwave until the 25th. Now, when we get to the 25th, things are going to be a little bit hazy, a little hungover. We're going to move past it. But right now, pay attention to communication, including communications with the people you're in relationships with. Mercury can also bring back some exes. If it's desirable for you, reconsider this relationship. I wouldn't jump right into it because it is Mercury retrograde, but kind of feel it out, see how it goes, see how it feels in your body. If it's like, yeah, I'd want to try again, go for it. But if you're like, no, something's off, I don't really like this, don't do it. Just don't do it, guys. It's not that big of a deal. Now, on the very next day, we have a very rare transit that we have not seen since, 1941. That is this conjunction between Uranus and Jupiter in the sign of Taurus. What a conjunction is two planets that are getting very close to each other and their energies start to entangle with one another. On the 20th, these planets in the night sky are going to look like they're exactly on top of one another. This is called an exact conjunction or a direct conjunction. This is when the energy of these two planets are at its peak, at the precipice. So you're going to feel the strongest energy of this transit on the 20th. And you are going to continue to feel it after the 20th as well. You're going to feel this energy until these two planets are far enough away from each other that they are no longer entangling energetically with one another. When we talk about Uranus, we're talking about innovation. We're talking about social structures and norms. We're talking about chaos. So whatever we need to let go of and we hold on to it, that's what's going to bring in this chaotic energy, right? So allow whatever needs to go, put it by the wayside. It's not worth holding on to, because when things are collapsing, when things are falling down chaotically, this is our opportunity to be innovative and to rebuild those structures with the whole collective in mind. So this is going to improve upon these structures because they're going to be innovative. When we talk about Jupiter, we're talking about the biggest planet in the solar system, Big Daddy Jupes. Sorry, that's what my sister says. It's really fun to me. Jupiter is expansion. It is the benevolent planet. It is the lucky planet. So whatever is going to occur, it's happening in your relationship house. So really pay attention to any innovative friendships that come through, any relationships that aren't really working out. Whoever needs to see their way out during this time, know it's for your greater good. Life is not happening to you, it is happening for you. So allow whoever needs to see their way out to go, and bring in whoever has value or sees your value and you see their value as well. It's reciprocal, right? That is it for the astrology. There's not much going on here. We are going to jump right into human design and give you the theme to expect for this week using the sun transit and the Earth transit. The sun is a spotlight. It also can be your personality in human design. So you might have a little bit of this type of personality going on this week. You just be like, oh, I didn't know I had that in me. And the Earth is about balance, how to balance out that energy of the sun. So we're going to talk about the sun transiting gate 3, the gate of ordering. This gate is located in the sacral center, and it does control over ovaries and testes. Ordering brings change. It brings change. It can be hard in the beginning because it's all over. It's like a little chaotic. It's like, oh, why is everything everywhere? Like, we got to get some order to it. Once you start the process, you are going to bring that order in and it's going to flow a lot better. But there will be some sort of difficulty or some sort of like butting heads in the beginning of this change, because that's what it's ushering through, is change. Mutation is what the jargon is for human design. It just means change or mutation. You're changing. So there's a change going on. It's innovative change that is going to benefit the collective. Now, to balance out this energy, the Earth is moving into gate 50, the gate of values. Gate 50 is found in the splenic center, and it rules over your spleen and lymphatic system. This is a gate of structures, of rules, regulations, laws. So this order that we are putting together from gate 3, we are going to add to its structure, laws, rules, regulations, all of that. So know that this is all going to balance out that order that you already are putting into place because of the sun transit. The gate 50 is also a love gate. So we're going to want to try to prove our value when it comes to love. You don't have to prove a damn thing. So you may be barking up the wrong tree because you feel like you have to prove. You got value in your love, and if other people don't see it, that's a them problem, not a you problem, okay? So if you have coloration in your sacral center, your gut, you're going to have an easier time in weeding out the people that are trying to use you, abuse you, hang you out to dry, walk all over you, take advantage of you, all of that. You're going to have an easier time to be like, no, something's not right here, I'm going to leave. If you have an open or undefined, not colored in, sacral center, you may have to recognize when that is happening to you. You have to be more vigilant. It's not just going to be like, oh, I think somebody is like, or you're not going to be like, oh, this doesn't feel right. You're going to be like, I really want them to know how much I care about them. I want them to know that I value them. But you have to recognize when it's being reciprocated and when it is not being reciprocated. If it's not being reciprocated, it's not worth it. Just not worth it. All right, Scorpio, now that we completed the astrology and your human design updates, let's pull some cards for you to see how your week is going to go, give you a little bit of more clarity or insight. So we're going to go ahead and cut that deck. Ooh, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a truth teller. She really communicates super well. She very much seeks out that truth. She's a truth seeker, truth teller, all of that. She's into transformation. You see that butterfly. Butterflies indicate transformation. She is higher than any other queen in the deck. She knows that she has a purpose and she has ideas that are worth taking action with and to communicate. So she is very much on her badass shit, honestly. She is on her way to like get things organized and get things going and up in the air. So let's go ahead and pull some cards on this. Wow, you got a lot of swords. Swords are a mental suit, so make sure that you are not in your head too much. But we do have the Ace of Swords. So there is something new coming in for you that is going to be very beneficial to put action into it. Whatever ideas you have, at bare minimum, communicate these actions because it's very beneficial. It's like an idea that rises above the rest. This is the highest ace. This is air, right? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That is what the swords are representing, is this element of air being up in the air. So put those ideas into action or at least communicate. It's going to be something that is very fulfilling. It's going to fill your cup. It's going to be something that I don't know, it just feels worth it. It just feels worth it to me. Whatever this new beginning just feels like emotionally worth it. Like you're going to be emotionally rewarded and feel good. Maybe some anxieties are going to go away. Maybe there's going to be something that comes in that is very beneficial. I wouldn't be surprised if it's money from the last card in this deck, but you taking this action, you saying, I'm worth this time because it feels good in my body to do this new beginning, that is when you're going to take your power back. So whoever told you can't, or this is a stupid idea, or don't do that, don't listen to them, because this is the idea that is going to increase your confidence, increase your self-worth and value, because you're saying, I'm choosing me, I am taking my power back, and I am going to go forward knowing my worth and my value, and my ideas have worth and they do have value, and it's something that I'm going to take action with. But do be careful on who's around you. Again, what is being highlighted in your chart is your relationship house. So that area of life. The Seven of Swords is a card of deceit. It's a card of thievery, and it's a card of cheating. So whoever's in your life that may not be serving your highest good, they might have to see their way out, okay? Because it's not worth it. So this, again, does not necessarily have to be a love relationship. Relationship is a broad term. So know that this could be anyone that you have a relationship with, but pay attention to who you feel off about in your body. Like, I don't really trust this person. I can't tell you why. I can't put my finger on it. I just don't really trust this person. So allow that feeling to tell you who this card is about, because it is somebody in your life who is either lying to you, cheating on you, or stealing from you. We have the Page of Pentacles for the very last card in your reading. The Page of Pentacles is newbies. They are new beginnings, and they are beginners. So this is a beginning on either a new line of income, a new job, a new promotion, a new raise. It is something that is going to bring money in, but it is, and I do believe it has to do with this idea that you're going to put into action. It is going to help you bring some new income into your life, whether you're using this as a side gig, as a full-time gig, or you're just using it as a hobby that just generates money. Whatever it is going to be very beneficial for you. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for subscribing to my passes page. I really, truly appreciate it so much. I do hope this video gives you some clarity or some insight, and I will see you next week. Have a great week, Scorpio.